Hey, good morning out there, everybody. How are you? Hey, before I forget and before we start looking at some charts, remember if you subscribe and click on that bell of our YouTube channel, then you'll receive, I believe it's an email saying that, hey, we've got a new YouTube channel or YouTube video out there. And we do put trades out there, and trades are a little bit time constrained. So it's kind of important that you get those alerts early on. So if you subscribe, click that bell, you'll be alerted when we put a video out there. And who knows, there might be something in the video that helps you along in trading. All right, thanks. Let's get going and take a look at some charts. Hey, don't forget today, this is important, okay? At 10:30 Eastern, the time I go to lunch, our very own Rickster here will be presenting on using the pitchfork instrument, tool, indicator, whatever you want to call it, but it will be that pitchfork. So if anyone is interested, please be here at 10:30 Eastern, at the same time I go to lunch. Needless to say that I'm not going to be going to lunch because I want to listen to this. So Rickster will be here. All right, so let's take a look at a few things. In all honesty, I don't have a whole lot to look at this morning. I got behind the 8 ball, but we can run through the market, okay? So yesterday, Thursday, we broke out pretty nice here. Impressive. I'm going to put this right here. I'm putting this line right on this high over here. What's the date? February. And you can see that we've broken out, and that's a clean breakout. Let me talk a second about what is a clean breakout and what is not. I get asked this from time to time. How do you know when there's a fake breakout, when the breakout's not real? Here's the way I look at it. If this line is in fact the breakout line that I'm using, okay? If a candle comes up, okay, it's broken out, but it has to close. In other words, during the day, we've broken out. Okay, that's great. Goody gumdrops. But by the end of the day, if it scoots back down here and just has a little wick up there, that's a fake breakout. That is not a real breakout. Candlesticks, when you look at them on the daily chart, they must be measured on the daily chart. Candlesticks, when you look at them on a 1 hour chart, must be measured on a 1 hour chart. Candlesticks are all about the finished product. So the candle has to finish. And then what we're looking for is how the next candle acts against it. Okay, so if this candle breaks out, that's great, but it has to close up there to be a real breakout, just like we did yesterday. So I'm calling yesterday a real live, honest to goodness breakout. Here we go. Bulls are still in charge. There's no question in my mind about this. I got to admit, the higher we get, I'm getting a little nervous. Not going to lie about that. Here's the weekly chart. Our next hurdle to the upside is going to be this high of, what is this, August 2022, right in here. So about 432, right there, that high. That's going to be the next hurdle, speed bump hurdle right through there. And we're headed there. Look at that weekly chart. Isn't that a beautiful weekly chart? Just up and up and up and up. Normal little pullbacks. Looking good. Now, I do want to stop right here because I am probably sounding, very bullish. Well, I am very bullish. I'm very bullish because that is what the chart is telling us. That's what the chart is telling us right here. This is a daily. Here I can put the weekly up. That's what it's telling us. So, yes, I'm very bullish. What about the resistance or the speed bump or that, that hurdle? It doesn't change the fact that I'm bullish. Now, if we come up here and let's say we come to this 418.30 line and we fail, and we put in a candle that we wakes us up, you know, that, okay, we got a problem here. All that means is that there's a high probability that we pull back, okay? What that does not mean, not ever does this mean that we are going to go crashing down. To go crashing down, what we're going to have to do is break through some resistance levels, or I'm sorry, break through some trend. And just a little pullback is not a breakthrough trend. See, like this right here, that's just a pullback. That's just a pullback. That's not a trend break. Not at all. See this right here? See, this is just a pullback. That's all this is right here. And then up, and let's just draw this down. Let me change this color on this. There we go. See there? That's just a pullback. All of a sudden, that's the trend break. When we go from, say we're up and we're down, that's just a pullback. We go up and now we break, now that's a trend break. High, low, lower high, lower low. That's where we get our trend break. So right now, we are very much bullish based on this chart. Okay, so let's go back over here. Go back to the daily. Probably the number one chart that I think we need to be watching, it's going to be this FNGU. Sorry, had to get my ticker thing on. There we go. FNGU. What this does, it's ETN for large tech, and the large tech is what's leading us up this road. So if we lose large tech, then we could lose some of our trend unless something takes over, another area in the market takes over. Right now I don't know what that would be. I haven't even looked to see what might be moving up. Yesterday I did mention energy. Keep an eye on that because I see that it's trying to build some legs. So we'll keep an eye on that energy. So anyway, we want to keep an eye on this. If we keep trending up, the market should keep trending up. If we see a little pullback, that's all it is a little pullback. So like this right here, nothing wrong with that little pullback. Nothing wrong at all. Do you think we're going to have another one, say within the next 5 days maybe? I'm going to bet my money we are. Yeah. Is it going to be today? Can't guarantee that right now. Is it going to be Monday, Tuesday? Can't guarantee that. That's what the candlesticks will tell us. They will tell us. Candlesticks will reach out and they will whisper to you. Sometimes they yell at you what their plans are. Okay? And their plans are very short term unless we start breaking trend. And then it gets a little more meaningful to the downside. But until that happens, go with the trend right here. Transports. Take a look at the transports. Holy moly. So on the transports, here we've been moving clearly sideways, right? Out of this chart, I can see, if you really want to try to, get your eyes kind of squinted a little bitty shoulder here, a great big old head, and a little bitty shoulder right there. But hey, I'll take that. Right here, this is a bullish morning star signal. This day here, and I think everybody knows that candlesticks do not have to produce the very next day. So this being a morning star signal, we don't have to have follow through the very next day. Now, we would like that. I'd like a lot of things, but it doesn't have to. But we did have an inside day. Nothing really happened, just an inside day. And now look at us today moving up here. Rock and roll transports. Let's take a look at SMH. Woo, daddy-o. Are we a little high? Yeah. Could SMH pull back? Sure. But you cannot take away the bullish from it. You cannot deny its bullish crown. You just cannot. You cannot beat that thing up. That's about as bullish gets. Maybe a itsy-witsy bit overbought perhaps. A little bit of a pullback might be in line here, maybe. Keep an eye on that. But overall, bullish. Take a look at IWM, rocking right up here. Has a lot of resistance it needs to clear through. Lots of resistance that it needs to clear through. But it's trying, you know, and we have to give it that right now. So far, very sloppy. I see a low, high, higher low, or you can call that a double bottom, and we're working for a higher high. So if we start to break out of about 179.60 up here, that's all of a sudden going to be a little feather in the old IWM cap here. Now I know all the trend line drawers, you're going to get all bearish on me here. You're going to do all that, and I get it. I get it. But that doesn't make it bearish. That just makes for a speed bump. Let's follow price. Remember? Follow price, follow the trend, okay? Follow price and follow the trend. Hey, I want to thank everybody that was at the member webinar yesterday. I appreciate it. And I think we've got the link. I'll get the link out here posted to you, the recording. Some recordings, I give it a 2 thumbs down. I mean, sometimes I just don't feel like I did a good job. I think yesterday was a good one. I think yesterday is worth watching. And I think the whole strategy that we covered, that 1750 strategy, is a top-notch, excellent strategy to add to your arsenal. So anyway, give that a shot. All right, everybody, I'm going to lock her down here. We'll see everybody at the bottom of the hour. Get this market opened up. Don't remember, at 10:30 Eastern, we have a guest speaker here talking about the pitchfork, okay? See everybody in a little bit.